Have you ever spotted a swallow and asked yourself, which one is that? You're not alone, and this short flick may be helpful to you. This isn't a deep dive. If you want to learn more about each species' life cycle, or vocalizations, or the plumage of juveniles, typically duller by the way, I'll just point you to Field Guides or Cornell's All About Birds website. This film is about basic swallow identification. From spring to fall each year, Southwestern Ontario is home to 6 species of swallows. These birds are all members of the Hirundinidae family of birds. These are quick, acrobatic flyers, and they're all aerial insectivores, birds that feed on insects while they're on the wing. 2 of these birds, the barn swallow and the bank swallow, are species at risk in Ontario. Swallows are small birds. Most are 12 to 15 centimeters in length. They frequently feed with other species of swallows. While each of the species' vocalizations are somewhat unique, it usually makes most sense to key in on the field marks and habitat when identifying. So that's what we're going to do here. The adult barn swallow's dark blue back and rusty orange underparts, along with a deeply forked tail, are usually obvious. Even in flight, these field marks are observable. Barn swallows will most often build their mud and grass nests against a building. It is partly because barns are disappearing from our rural landscapes that this species is at risk. With only a quick glance, a birder might mistake a cliff swallow for a barn swallow. It too has a dark blue back and some rufous coloring, but look more closely. In particular, look at the bird's rump. The adult cliff swallow has a rufous rump that is easily seen when the bird is flying. Its unique pale forehead patch is another good tell. It's harder to see when the bird is in flight, but it's very apparent when the bird is perched. Through the spring and into the early summer, cliff swallows will often be seen near large and small bridges on county roads, since this species constructs colonial nests under bridge structures. The northern rough-winged swallow has a brown top and pale white underparts, but you'll want to focus in on this bird's chest. If it is indeed an adult rough-winged swallow, the throat and chest plumage will be dusky or smudgy, not clean white. There's a southern rough-winged swallow, however, as its name suggests, Ontario is not part of its range. The bank swallow also has brown plumage above. It has white plumage below with a thick brown breastband. For a confident ID, check the chest of any brown-backed swallow for a band, or the dingy smudging of a rough-winged swallow. Another reasonable ID clue for the bank swallow can be habitat. The bank swallow is well named. These birds are colonial nesters, and they nest in burrows in vertical banks of sand or loose soil. The adult male tree swallow is a sleek creature with a metallic midnight blue back and clean white underparts. This bird has a distinctive look. Females have a duller, more blue-brown plumage in their upper parts, and young birds are completely brown above. These birds are usually the first of the swallows to arrive each spring. They're cavity nesters. Although purple martins are in the swallow family, they're in another genus, and at about 19 centimeters in length, these birds are a bit bigger than our other 5 swallows. Adult males are a uniform, iridescent dark purple. Adult females and first-year birds have somewhat duller plumage and some gray on their head, chest, and belly. The purple martin's song is worth noting since it's a distinctive series of throaty, gurgling chirps. Look around for a white multi-unit nest box mounted on a tall pole. Although this cavity nesting species would have nested in natural cavities back in the day, they now rely almost entirely on human-provided housing. Let's run through these 6 birds one more time. A quick and clear recap. A midnight blue back and clean white underparts. Blue back, rusty underparts, and a deeply forked tail. Male is an iridescent dark purple. The female is drab with some gray. Rufous rump, pale forehead patch. Brown above, white below, and a thick brown breastband. Brown above, white below, and a dingy, dirty chest. When you see a swallow, try going through a quick process of elimination. Can you rule out barn swallow? Can you rule out cliff swallow? Is it an adult male tree swallow? Does the bird have a brown back? If so, is there a chest band? Is it a dirty, scruffy chest, or is it plain white? Try not to get distracted by multiple birds darting around. Get your bins on one bird and stay with it. And of course, not everything zipping across the sky is a swallow. Maybe you'll be looking at swifts or other birds. I hope this helps you build on what you already know, and that you're now able to spot and ID these impressive birds with more confidence and ease. Good luck out there.